Hello, thank you for stopping by yet another edition of the Massachusetts Beer Reviews channel of YouTube. I am Thomas Metal 75, back at you again with another beer review. This is your Massachusetts Beer Reviews. Today I bring you another offering from the Treehouse Brewing Company out of Charlton, Massachusetts. However, beer was acquired from the Sandwich, Massachusetts location down in Cape Cod section of Massachusetts. This one, here's the labeling. Nice. It is called, if you can read that, it says Head West. Head West is a American Pale Ale at 5.1% alcohol by volume. And it is a crisp, flavorful, and intently crafted American Pale Ale brewed with Motueka and Citra hops, utilizing the Little Machine base. So one of their beers, Little Machine, using that as a base. It easily absorbs a hefty dry hop with plenty of residual body and sweetness to create an enjoyable balance. Carries flavors of orange juice and lemon lime. I will tell you if I agree. Head West is made with the spirit of adventure in mind. It begs to be tossed in your bag as a sweet summit reward or to boost your cooler with the freewheeling spirit of the open road. Okay. Again, 5.1 ABV, and I have no idea where the date is. Most of the cans that I got from Treehouse had the date. I think this is from back in the mid part of September. Yes. All right. Well, let's crack it open and see what we think, shall we? See how it reviews today. All right. No more contents left from the can. I saw stuff glug out of there. Uh-oh. Yeah, I got those. Let's see. Yeah, I got that amoeba. I got the yeast. Boy. I got to learn how to pour a proper IPA without the yeast glugging around. Anyways, very dark. Oh, not dark, but it's very murky. That's the what I was getting at. Very orangey, murky. Looks more lemony yellow on camera, but on my end, it is very orangey, murky colored. Two-finger head. Again, you can't see through it, but I do see if I look really intently, I see a nice sediment cloud. You probably can't even tell. Moderate carbonate. There's a fair amount of carbonation, but again, it's so hazy and murky, you can't even see that. So let's get a nose on the Head West from Treehouse. Orange juice, definitely. Grapefruits. It still smells super fresh and ripe, and it's got that green herbaceous herbal, or that green herbaceous, what's the word? Earthy note to it. White bready malt. I'm getting some dankness in there, definitely an onion and garlicky dank note, but I've smelled other Treehouse beers that have way more onion garlic dank than this particular brew. Soft, but there is a sharpness to the hopping. It smells like there's a little bit of that classical hop burn that a lot of the YouTube community talks about. All right. It smells like a fantastic, well-balanced New England style pale ale. Head West. Let's head to the tasting. Solange, everybody. Nice, soft, pillowy, velvety, creamy, smooth, textured mouthfeel. Nice creamy head is formed at the top of that beer. Definitely orange juice, dank, tropical, herbaceous, herbal. I suppose I keep wanting to say herbal, so I'll say it. And earthy notes. Is there like a peachy note? Am I getting like a peachy note? Let's see. I think I might be. Something that could be construed as peach, I suppose, in the background. But it's super orange forward, orange juice forward, super citrusy, lots of dank notes, onion, garlic, not the most dank beer in the world. It does almost by the 8-second marker, or however many seconds that really was in actual time, is where the beer's finish starts to wrap up. And there's a lot of resiny notes. There's some piney notes in this one too. White bready malt. Just a touch chalky. Not much of that really. If you didn't even notice it, I wouldn't blame you for not even mentioning it. So, does it? I mean, is this a great beer? Yeah. If this is the first Treehouse hoppy offering that you've ever had, you would be going quite wild and nuts. However, I don't know. For me, it's just it stands within the crowd and within the offerings of all the other kind of hoppy beers. Is there a little bit of like a blueberry or a berry note there, or some like white grape maybe? I'm sort of getting that in the finish here, and some oils are being left now. Interesting. But what I was trying to say was, I think the Head West sits right in line with the rest of the smaller ABV offerings from Treehouse. It doesn't stand apart really. There's nothing to me that would make me say, "Oh, I'd rather have this American Pale Ale versus a different American Pale Ale from Treehouse." And this was all that was available, and I couldn't find what else I was really looking for. I wouldn't be really disappointed, but it wouldn't stand out for me really. It wouldn't stand out above and beyond the other beers that they have at the brewery. Moderate carbonation too. I mean, I would give it a 92. I mean, it is a perfectly great beer for the style. They nailed this style at Treehouse. This soft, pillowy, velvety, smooth, textured uh, pale ale, IPA, double IPA with the ridiculously juicy notes, but it just doesn't stand out in a world of IPAs and New England style hoppy beers, all pretty much tasting the goddamn same. It's hard to recommend this one over other beers, even though it's a 92 in its own right. I did put together on my community tab on YouTube here a poll that asks, do you think that all IPAs, New England style IPAs, taste the same? There's yes, they all seem to taste the same. There's no, they all have their differences, or I prefer dark beers. And so far, out of 3 people in our beer community, in our beer tubing community that have voted, 100% of the community says they're all starting to taste the same, which I would agree with. So I still like the style. I'm still going to continue to buy the style. It is my favorite style. The pale ale, the American pale ale, the IPAs and the double IPAs in the New England style, they're still my favorite, but they're all kind of blending together and tasting the same. So something's got to happen for them to really stand out. But this is a 92. Anywhere, depending on what I'm drinking, it could be anywhere between an 88 and a 92, depending on what I just drank before this. But right now, it's a 92. I will give it that. So this is the Head West from Treehouse Brewing Company, acquired at their facility in Sandwich, Massachusetts on Cape Cod, brewed in Charlton, Massachusetts at their flagship headquarters. So until next time, keep tasting those great beers. Cheers. We'll see you soon.